Greetings. Water is life and every drop counts. In 1993, the United Nations General Assembly declared March 22nd as World Water Day to raise awareness about sustainable freshwater management. People worldwide celebrate this day by conducting various activities such as panel discussions, sharing information, and spreading awareness regarding the challenges faced in achieving sustainable water management. Water is an invaluable resource that we all agree should be treasured. However, most of us only think about it when it is unavailable. This mindset needs to change. We can no longer afford to take water for granted and only value it when we lack it. We must acknowledge water's crucial role in our socio-economic development and appreciate our convenient access to it. Water is essential to our daily lives, whether for cooking, drinking, washing, bathing, flushing toilets, cleaning, manufacturing, or agriculture. It is a crucial component of the environment. Our interactions with it directly impact our ability to access clean, fresh water continuously. Managing the delicate balance between human activity and water is crucial for sustaining life and maintaining good health. Having a dependable source of clean drinking water for any community or country is not a matter of chance, but rather a result of deliberate planning. It requires the cooperation of all stakeholders, including the government and citizens working together. Every year, the United Nations chooses a theme for World Water Day. This year's theme is Water for Peace. The theme has different implications for different countries. Some countries share the same water sources, such as rivers or aquifers, leading to potential conflicts over withdrawal rates or pollution. These conflicts are becoming more common due to the reduction in available water caused by climate change. Water resources are becoming increasingly scarce as climate change and socioeconomic development affect the world. Consequently, conflicts over water allocation are becoming more frequent, not necessarily between nations, but between different social and economic sectors. Questions about priority access for specific groups emerge when disputes arise over scarce water resources. Should priority be given to households, hotels, institutions, farmers, or the beverage industry? We need to find a compromise that can satisfy the population's fundamental social and health needs and sustain productive sectors of the economy. This situation reminds us that we should view and treat water as a social necessity and an economic resource. In St. Kitts and Nevis, we must remember that practically all our public potable water comes from rainfall. A year ago, the government started purchasing desalinated water from Royal Utilities, which we distribute in the Frigate Bay area. When it rains, about 78% of the water returns to the atmosphere due to evaporation from the ground and plants. Approximately 2% of the water runs into the sea, while the remaining 20% penetrates the ground and becomes groundwater. This groundwater flows through the ground slowly under the influence of gravity. In the last decade, St. Kitts has experienced an average annual rainfall decline of approximately 18%. Experts predict that this figure could increase to 60% by 2050, which poses a significant threat to our region. Further decline in rainfall indicates that the people of St. Kitts would rely more and more on desalination. Desalination is nothing new to us. When the St. Kitts Marriott Hotel opened in 2003, the Water Services Department could not meet its demand of approximately 1 million gallons per day. Hence, they had to construct their own desalination plant. This plant has been supplying the Marriott with its potable water needs for the past 20 years. Demand for water on St. Kitts currently stands at approximately 6 million gallons per day, while our supply capacity is only about 5 million gallons per day. This results in a deficit of about 20%. As a result, the Water Services Department has implemented nightly rationing for most communities. The government is absolutely committed to developing additional water sources to ensure a 24-hour supply and included redundancies. Thus, we have embarked on the following significant infrastructural investment in the island water supply system. Construction of a seawater reverse osmosis desalination plant in Bastille, capable of producing 2 million gallons of water daily, which is about to start construction. Drilling of additional wells across the island. We have successfully drilled in the Keon area and getting ready to drill more in critical areas. Construction of new storage reservoirs and expansion of existing ones. Installation of new pipelines and upgrading of existing ones. Introduction of modern technology to improve efficiency and optimize the use of resources. We are also recruiting additional water engineers and have begun to review the current institutional structure of the Water Services Department with a view to converting the department to a corporate body. The sustainable management of our water resources is our shared responsibility. As the government continues to play its part, consumers have an equally vital role to perform. Consumers must be deliberate in conserving water by reducing consumption, repairing leaks promptly, and reporting faults to the authorities for urgent action. Consumers should also uphold our obligation to pay for the services that the Water Services Department provides. The team at the Water Services Department has been working assiduously to reliably bring water to our taps. As I mentioned, water is scarce, and unfortunately, some communities suffer frequent interruptions. However, I implore you to refrain from equating this with a lack of diligence and concern on behalf of the department or the government. Many workers in the Water Services Department get out of their beds at 3 a.m. in the morning to ensure that the water supply is restored when we get up at 5 or 6 in the morning. Many of them respond to our calls around the clock and sacrifice time with their families on weekends and public holidays to ensure that we have a continuous water supply from dusk until dawn. Likewise, the government has demonstrated its commitment to solving the water crisis by increasing its expenditure on water by approximately 400% since taking administration. My ministry, and by extension the government, extend our heartfelt appreciation to the staff of the Water Services Department and congratulate them as we celebrate World Water Day 2024. To mark the occasion, we will be engaging in a few activities. On Sunday, March 17th, WSD staff, including the Ministry of Public Infrastructure, will worship at the Wesley Methodist Church at 9 a.m. On Tuesday, we will hand over 2 water storage tanks to 2 lucky individuals selected via a raffle. I commend TDC and Water Plastics of Trinidad and Tobago for donating these tanks. On Friday, March 22nd, World Water Day, will coincide with our Customer Appreciation Day. Customers who come in to pay their bills will receive a token. On Saturday, the staff will partake in an appreciation and awards dinner. Of course, throughout the week, staff members will make media appearances to spread the message of conservation and good stewardship. As the Minister responsible for water services, I am pleased to declare World Water Week open in St. Kitts and Nevis. May God bless us with abundant, clean, fresh water in our beloved Federation. Thank you.